Well, what a year it's been for Family Kitchen, Mark, my goodness. Apologies, I must start off by apologising for not posting a video for quite a while, but for good reason, honestly. It's quite a nice story, really. I'll try and make it as brief as possible. We started posting on YouTube literally because it was COVID. I teach as a cookery tutor. I wanted to put some videos up, but at the same time, spending a lot of money on different digital tools, I thought I'd start up a little business, you know, so it made it worth buying editing tools, etc. With the business going, I started then having it as like a catering company and trying to do deliveries. And the deliveries didn't really take off, but then we started selling donuts, seriously just to promote the company, that was all really. We started selling donuts at this local netball tournament and it just took off from there. Wow, it's been incredible. So like every weekend now, we either do a market or we sell donuts at these netball games, and then we do catering. So we do a lot of catering. For example, I've got a massive function next Friday for like 140 people, and I can't tell you the name of the place at the moment, but it's quite a special place, and when I can share that with you, I will, and I'll show you some photos and etc. because it's a really special place in Wellington. I live in Wellington, down in the lower North Island of New Zealand. And yeah, it's just been incredible. So I haven't been out kayaking much. I haven't really been posting or having any time to myself because doing these donuts, it requires a lot of work, and we're selling so many. And I've turned my kitchen, my garage, into a full-on production kitchen. So we're all verified and everything, and have been from the beginning. But I used to cook a lot more upstairs, and now I'm so pleased to be downstairs in I've got a big 3-car garage. And I've been cooking from there, and yeah, every weekend, like staying up all night on a Friday. I start making the donuts 8:30 for ready in the car by 8 o'clock in the morning, so we get to these places, or we leave about 8 o'clock in the morning. So you know, it takes nearly 12 hours, you know, to do. My biggest thing, I'm making them in the garage. And what's it about a garage? Most garages are quite cold, so for the fermentation it takes a bit of time. You know, that when you're proofing, when you're raising or getting air into these dough products like a donut. Yeah, so anyway, I'm excited to show you this video today because I was given a duck the other day by a friend of mine. He said, oh, I had this 2 ducks, one of them was ready, as in ready, it was already been plucked, and one not. And who did I think of? Yourself. So we got this duck here and it's been hanging. So best thing about definitely with game anyway, I'm talking furred, feathered game, winged game, it is hanging the meat afterwards. So like rigor mortis can set in and it tenderises the meat. So and also affects the sort of acidity of the meat as well. So I've been hanging it in my garage because it's quite cold, and now we're going to pluck it. So I'm going to pluck that bird. Oh, the other thing as well, I'm going to cook it up. So I'm going to slow cook or pressure cook the legs, and then I'm going to fast cook or dry fry the breasts, and I'm going to do it like Asian style. So I'm going to have it with some like curried noodles, and I'll show you the rest. Yes, so here it is. So I'm going to do it in no gloves. It's best, you can wear gloves. They're these ones where they're rubber underneath and they can help to pluck or pull the hair out from. So pretty good. I'll take this one. Let's do this. You have to be careful not to push or pull too much, too hard. You don't want to rip the skin. There's many other methods for plucking. I was going to blanch it in hot water. That's fine. Now again, go back towards the head. Side, back towards the head. Not too many at a time. Yes, it takes a little while, but yeah, I just love duck. Such a good taste. You don't often find it in the supermarkets. Well, definitely not in New Zealand anyway. Fantastic. It's going to be amazing. It's going to taste amazing. And you know, that's the great thing about living in New Zealand. You know, have I ever had a friend come around and drop off a duck? Or asked us to, that he's got a duck to pick up? No, you know, and I've had like, we had a goat last time. And you know, I love like crispy duck legs. So what we're going to do is going to slowly cook the duck leg and then finish it. I was going to finish it in an oven, but I was thinking, you know, I've actually started using, like most people have, I suppose, an air fryer, and they really are good. So I was thinking I'll slow cook it and then crisp it up in an air fryer. So we're actually going to marinate the meat and cook the meat tomorrow. But first thing, I'm going to take off the neck. That's why I need a knife with a heel on. Cut through, and then you get the head off there. I'm going to do the same with the wings. You can actually feel for the joints, but we're just going to cut straight through the bone. So we go straight through, again just like before, to the bone. Nice, one wing off. And remove. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the legs. Okay, and there's actually a little bit of meat here. You're going to go around that meat, and then we're going to remove the leg. So around that little bit of meat there. Yeah, you see a little bit of meat there. Break that. See the little joint there? And then pull all the meat away. Yeah, see how it is? Next thing you want to remove will be the wishbone. Remove that. Come on the side. Yeah, I'll just take that out. Good. Get that one there. Let's just deal with the legs now. Just going to trim that. Just with the heel of the knife again, straight down, remove the foot. Remove, pinch, just pinch the fat, pinch the skin. Yeah, going to go around the carcass, around the carcass. Bones there, bones just here. Try and keep as much fat as possible. I'll go around there, try and get some of that fat. Nice. Come around. Follow the bone around. Turn around. Again, get as much of that fat as possible. So you got all that fat there, you see. So let's just take some of that fat off as well. Yeah. Okay, so that's there. Nice. bloodline. Two breasts, eggs. So I'm going to marinate them. So I'm going to put on like a salt and sugar like cure, and then we're going to slow cook the legs, and we're going to dry fry the breasts, and then we're going to crisp up the legs afterwards and serve them with some noodles with some curry powder, almost like a Singapore noodles. Okay, so let's cook the duck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the curried noodles, like a Singapore noodles, with the duck cooked two ways. So the leg we're going to slow cook, or we're going to pressure cook, and the breast we're going to pan sear. And I've got some kale, which we're going to do some lemon and some ginger. It's going to be like steamed. Okay, so let's get cooking. Which they've been like salting, they've been in like a salt and sugar cure. So they're already seasoned. I'm not going to season them anymore. This is my really old school pressure cooker. It ain't broke. I fixed it. Alright, so in with the two duck legs, I'm going to put half an onion. Oh, I'll have the recipes up on the links anyway, so just roughly chopped. So 3 cloves of garlic, a little bit of ginger here as well. And we're just going to use that and water and a little bit of sauce. So, and like I said, the duck's already seasoned, so that's going to go in there. And then we're just going to put some soy sauce. A bit of soy sauce. Just put some water as well. I'll just put the lid on this and cook. Okay, so what we're going to do with the kale, I love kale, and it's really nutritious, got a lot of iron in there, very healthy. So we're just going to steam it, and I'm going to finish it off with some ginger, lemon. So you can hear that's my old school pressure cooker. So we just wash this. I'm just going to peeling the leaves off of the stem. Lid on that. So you don't season that one straight away, pointless. So I'll steam, wait until it starts getting a bit wet, and then I'll season. So just strips of ginger and garlic. Loud as. We're just going to pop in some Worcestershire sauce. And I know it sounds interesting. Cooking's all about what's available as well in the fridge or in the dairy, rather than specifically purchasing stuff every time. Then I'm going to go in with some lemon juice, and like I said, the recipes will be in the links, which will take you to the website. I use this premium soy sauce, which you normally use for stir fry as well. It's like a dark soy sauce. So the kale's been cooking for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's soft. I'm just going to pop that in. While it's still warm. While it's warm, and just stir through. So that's ready now. And you can make this ahead of time like we have. Just nice big piece of garlic and ginger. Oh yeah, love it. Really nice. This Singapore noodles is really easy. I cook it all the time. And I also love these plucking woks. We've just got some egg noodles. I've just blanched them, meaning I've just cooked them in boiling water until cooked, run them under cold water, and then I've chopped them a little bit, because they always fry noodles much better when you chop them up. Now go in there with the garlic and ginger, noodles, powder. Put some water into it. Now spring onion, now soy sauce. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to spoon this, so this has been a slow cooked duck. Nice. And now we're going to crisp it in the air fryer. Just pop that in the air fryer. Right, we're going to cook this in the wok to cook duck. Normally I wouldn't go with any oil at all, but this time in this wok I'm going to start with a bit of oil, that side into the pan. That is looking really good. And I'm just going to leave them for a while, just on the side of the wok. And then I'll move them onto a plate in a minute. You see how it is. Beautifully pink, you know. Beautifully done. The noodles. And then the crispy slow cooked. So you can see the meat just falls off of the bone. Oh, it's just slow cooked with all the spices from the cure. Oh yeah. Okay, that's really good. And the kale. Right, so that's a family kitchen remark. Hope you liked the video. Quite interesting way of cooking duck, you know, having the two cooked, one slow cooked and one fast fried. Hopefully it's not too long before I next post a video, and thanks for understanding, and I will see you in the next video. That's a family kitchen remark. See you next time. So that's that duck. And thanks to my friend Mark for the duck. Cheers, Marky boy. I like the kale because it's got these pieces of garlic and ginger that go through nicely.